Well, happy Friday morning, a rather mild Friday morning outside. As we take a look at the current temperatures outside, Winston-Salem sitting at 70 degrees. Really mild for this time of year. That's usually warmer than our high temperature this time of year. We only normally reach into the 60s for a high temperature, and we're sitting at 70 right now at this hour. Visibility right around 10 miles, but look at those winds south at 9, but they have been gusty from time to time, gusting up to 10 to 20 miles per hour through the morning hours. Temperatures right now across the rest of the area, we're currently in the upper 60s across most of the region, 67 in Mocksville, 69 up in Mount Airy, 70 in Winston-Salem, 67 in Lexington, around 68 as you head towards Asheboro and Greensboro. It's a little bit of a degree or two difference across the region. Do have some rain showers out there, nothing too big in our area yet. A severe thunderstorm warning though across portions of western Virginia, indicating some very gusty winds up in that region. More warnings as you head up towards the north. Big line of storms moving across portions of Pennsylvania this hour, and still a few showers moving through the North Carolina mountains. Those will push our way as we go through the afternoon, and this batch of rain across Alabama will also press up towards our region, giving us the chance for some heavier showers later this afternoon. Before that rain gets here, though, the winds will be gusty through the afternoon. Wind advisories are up for the North Carolina mountains. This pink color is a high wind warning, indicating some very gusty winds could cause a little bit of damage. And then over towards portions of northwestern North Carolina, you have a wind advisory, indicating some sporadic power outages are possible as we go through the afternoon. So here comes that cold front. That's going to push towards our region as we go into the afternoon, bringing us some heavy rain from time to time. I think rainfall amounts will probably be on the range of about 1/4 to 1/2 inch of rain, maybe a little bit more in some of those areas that see the thunderstorms. And then behind the front, cooler air works into the region, making it rather chilly as we go into Monday. Look at the highs for Monday, only in the low 50s across the area. So for today, your forecast, we're going to be in the low 70s, southwest winds gusty from time to time with a chance for some showers and thunderstorms throughout the whole day. And then into the overnight hours, rain chances do go down, but those winds will still be a little bit gusty into the evening, start to die down as we go into the overnight hours. Temperatures generally in the low 50s across the area, 50 degrees in Greensboro. Tomorrow afternoon, temperatures will climb back up, but not as high as we were today, only 66 in Greensboro tomorrow afternoon. In your 7-day forecast, here's those temperatures dropping as we go into the weekend. Remember, you do fall back an hour Saturday night, 66 on Saturday, 58 on Sunday, and we don't climb as we go into the first part of next week. We actually drop even more, only 52 on Monday. Overnight lows in the 30s, and then our next weather system may move in as we head towards the later portion of next week. I like that.
Sounded good, sounded smooth.
Yeah, it flows nicely, so.
Excellent.
Now, as long as I just smile instead.
Sorry, I haven't had a little energy, a little enthusiasm. You can lean.
Can you hit?
Good weekend forecast.
Can you hit loop there for me?
Yeah. You are now playing forever.
There we go. Well, good Friday morning to you, a rather mild Friday morning out there. Temperatures at 70 degrees right now. That's very warm for this time of year. Usually for our high temperatures, we don't even get that warm. We're sitting at 70 this morning. Southerly wind right around 9 miles per hour. Great visibility out there, but winds have been gusting a little bit, and temperatures have generally been in the the upper 60s across the region. 70 in Winston-Salem at this hour, 67 in Mocksville, 69 up in Mount Airy. Radar, no rain in our region yet, but there is rain out towards other portions of the region. Severe thunderstorm warning pushing into portions of southwestern Virginia, meaning some gusty winds are moving through that area. More severe thunderstorm warnings as you head up towards areas of Pennsylvania. A big line of storms pressing across that area. Don't think we're going to have a big risk of severe thunderstorms here, but rain showers are going to push towards our region. You see a batch of rain down towards Alabama associated with the cold front. That's going to push up towards our region as we go into the afternoon. But before that, winds will be gusty from time to time. The wind advisories are out for the mountain counties, and you can see why as we go into the afternoon. High wind warnings for the upper elevations and a wind advisory in effect for portions of northwestern North Carolina, giving you a chance for a few sporadic power outages into the afternoon. Here comes that cold front and the associated rain with that into the afternoon hours. As it presses east, we will have a chance for some heavy rain. I think rainfall amounts will generally be about a half an inch to maybe a little bit over that. But behind the front, cooler air starts to work into the region, and then we're left with really chilly air as we go into Monday. Look at those highs, only 53 degrees for Monday in the Greensboro, even colder as you head up towards the mountains. So your forecast details for today: 71 in Greensboro, winds gusty from time to time, chance of a shower or a thunderstorm all day long. Starts to die off as we go into the evening. The rain chances will go down and the wind chances go down as well. Only 50 degrees tonight for a low temperature, and tomorrow afternoon temperatures generally in the mid 60s across the region, 66 in Greensboro, 68 in Asheboro tomorrow afternoon. Your 7-day forecast: 66 on Saturday. Remember, fall back an hour Saturday night. You get to gain an extra hour of sleep, so that's always nice. 58 on Sunday, 52 on Monday. And the temperatures finally start to climb a little bit as we head towards the middle to late portion of next week. Well, a good Friday morning to you, a rather mild Friday morning outside. 70 degrees right now for our current temperatures. We take a live look at downtown Winston-Salem. Visibility 10 miles, no rain out there yet. That's the key word, yet. Temperatures across the rest of the region: 67 in Mocksville, 69 up in Mount Airy. We're at 67 in Lexington, so generally mild across the whole area. And as I mentioned, radar sweeping clear, but there is rain and even some thunderstorms out towards the northwest portions. A severe thunderstorm warning out towards portions of western Virginia. More severe thunderstorms warnings as you head up towards portions of Pennsylvania. Big line of storms pressing into State College and portions of central Pennsylvania. Those showers and storms will probably stay up there. We won't have a chance for any severe storms into our region, but we will have a chance for some showers and maybe even just rumble of thunder into the afternoon hours as the cold front pushes in. As the cold front pushes in, winds will be gusty from time to time. Through the afternoon hours, winds could gust up to 30 miles per hour in the Triad region, a little bit more as you head up towards the mountain, and as a result, we do have wind advisories and high wind warnings for the higher elevations out. Wind advisories mean that there is a chance for some sporadic power outages and maybe a few limbs or trees down as we go into the afternoon hours. Here comes that cold front and this rain associated with it as we go into the afternoon. After that moves through, colder air starts to work in for the weekend, and even colder air works in as we head into Monday. Look at those high temperatures, only 53 degrees for Greensboro as we head into Monday. So your forecast for today, we're going to call a high temperature right around 71 for Greensboro, 73 down in Asheville. Winds gusty from time to time, 8 to 16 miles per hour with a chance for those showers and storms all day long. As we go into the overnight hours, temperatures start to drop, but the temperatures also, the winds also start to drop as well. Clear skies start to move into the area, and then as we go into Saturday, we're left with some great sunshine out there. Good day to get outside and enjoy the weather after that rain today. Only 66 degrees tomorrow, though, for a high temperature, which is a little bit warmer than we actually should be this time of year. As we go into Sunday, temperatures start to drop, and look at those low temperatures as we go into Sunday and into Monday. 34 degrees for your lows. That's rather chilly out there. Tuesday and Wednesday, clouds start to build back in, and our next weather system moves in as we head into the later portion of next week. Flip over to... Well, happy Friday morning to you. A rather mild Friday morning outside as we take a look at our downtown Winston-Salem tower cam. 70 degrees this morning. That's warmer than we usually are for our high temperatures this time of year. Winds right around 9 miles per hour and good visibility out there, so no rain conditions yet. With those mild temperatures, mild across the whole region. We're currently at 67 in Mocksville, 69 up in Mount Airy. You see 70s as you head a little bit further east towards Stewart and over towards Burlington. 67 right now in Lexington. But no rain yet, and yet is the key word. There are some showers and storms out towards the mountains, even a severe thunderstorm warning for some damaging winds moving through western Virginia. More severe thunderstorm warnings as you head further north across portions of State College. And look at that big severe thunderstorm warning box for Hagerstown up towards Williamsport. I think the severe weather risk is going to stay north of us today. Don't see a big chance of any severe thunderstorms through our region, but we will have a chance for some showers and storms. You see more rain is heading across portions of Alabama and pressing towards Atlanta. That's going to move up towards our region as we go into the afternoon, giving us a chance for a few showers and storms. But before that rain gets here, though, winds will be gusty from time to time. Winds into the afternoon could gust up to 30 miles per hour, especially over some of our mountain counties. You can see the yellows up there indicating 30-mile-per-hour winds, and as a result, high wind warnings are up for the higher elevations. Wind advisories up for portions of western North Carolina up towards Boone, Surrey, and Watauga counties, meaning there is a chance for some sporadic power outages into the afternoon hours and maybe a few isolated trees down across the region. Here comes that front, as I mentioned, into the afternoon hours, and with that, the rain associated with it. I think rainfall amounts will generally be about a half to three-quarters of an inch across the region. And behind the front, cooler air works in for the weekend, so you're going to realize a big dramatic cool down as we go into Sunday and especially into Monday. Chilly air works in for Monday. Highs only right around 53 degrees, so that's rather chilly even for this time of year across our region. Your detailed forecast for today, we're going to call a high temperature of 71 in Greensboro. Winds gusty from time to time, and you'll want to grab that umbrella and keep it with you all day long as rain chances will be possible. 73 in Asheboro for this afternoon. Into the overnight hours, temperatures drop and the winds also start to diminish. We start to see that moon later into the evening. 51 degrees for Asheboro tonight, 50 in Greensboro. Into tomorrow afternoon, temperatures climb back up into the mid-60s across the region. 67 in Lexington, 64 up in Stewart. Winds could still be a little bit gusty from time to time. Your 7-day forecast, remember we fall back Saturday night, and then as we go into Sunday, temperatures also start to fall. 58 for Sunday, 52 on Monday. Look at those low temperatures, only 34 degrees. So rather chilly nights coming up Sunday and into Monday. Our next weather system starts to move in as we head towards Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Well, happy Friday. We have made it to the weekend, but we do have some rain moving in before we get to the weekend. 70 degrees for your temperature outside right now, and that's rather mild for this time of year. Generally, we don't even reach that for our high temperatures during this time. Visibility right around 10 miles per hour this morning. Winds only 9 miles per hour right now, but they have been gusting from time to time. Mild temperatures across the rest of the region. 69 right now in Mount Airy, 70 over in Winston-Salem, 70 as well in Reedsville, 68 in Greensboro. No rain out there yet, but there are some showers up towards the mountains and even a severe thunderstorm warning as you head into western Virginia. You can see some of those heavier pockets of rain and the gusty winds associated with them out towards western Virginia. Big line of storms moving across central Pennsylvania. Big severe thunderstorm warnings out from Waynesburg and out towards Hagerstown, meaning some very gusty winds over 58 miles per hour moving into those regions. Down towards the North Carolina mountains, no severe thunderstorm warnings there. We do have some more areas of rain moving across central Alabama and Georgia, that's going to push up towards our region into the afternoon, giving us a chance for some showers and storms, especially into the noon and into the early afternoon hours. Winds before that rain gets here will be gusty from time to time, and as a result, there are high wind warnings out for the higher elevations, wind advisories out here in portions of Surrey, Watauga, and Ashe counties, meaning there could be the chance for a few sporadic power outages into the afternoon and maybe even isolated tree down in some areas as we go into the later portion of the afternoon. Here comes that rain and the associated cold front with it. As we go into the afternoon hours, we'll generally see rainfall amounts about a half to 3/4 of an inch across the region, I believe. And then behind the front, cooler air starts to work into the region, so a cool weekend, but a nice and clear weekend. Chilly conditions head into the region on Monday, so you'll want to grab that coat as you head out to work on Monday. 53 degrees for a high as we head into the first part of next week. Temperatures for this afternoon, 71 for Greensboro, 73 in Asheboro. Winds gusty from time to time, and you'll want to keep that umbrella with you all day long as it's going to be a little bit rainy as we go into the afternoon hours. Into the evening, rain chances go down and temperatures also start to drop. 50 degrees in Asheboro, 51 in Lexington tonight, 52 in Troy for your low temperature. As we go into tomorrow, temperatures climb back up into the mid-60s across the region. Winds could still be a little bit gusty from time to time, but generally a nice weekend to get outside and enjoy anything. And you'll see that in our 7-day forecast, temperatures start to drop, but sunny conditions prevail as we go into Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And with those clear conditions, temperatures will drop into the overnight hours. 34 for a low Sunday and into Monday. Our next weather system moves in as we head towards the later portion of next week. Where did Easton go?
They wouldn't answer the question like why was she, turn around, so.
Interesting.
Somebody shows, she was like, does anybody know a lawyer out there? And then some of her friends said, and she called.
Oh, really? Okay. Wow.
That's weird. You're looking
Hey there.
spiffy.
Thank you.
How's it going?
Would you mind doing something for me?
Sure,
Can we do the severe thunderstorm warning across portions of Pennsylvania and you put a storm track on it
Yeah.
so I can have that as a
Yeah.
element? So I figured like loop it first, stop it, and then put a storm track on it.
Okay. So
It's moving east at 60.
all right, so you want that in there, and then maybe go in and do a.
Yeah, like zoom in and that.
How's that?
Yeah, that works.
It gives you time of
Yeah,
from now.
okay. I didn't know you could save as an element. That works.
Yeah. So there you go. Yeah.
Doesn't it
so,
show times if you hit the query too? You query the actual polygon?
What do you mean?
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Cities and path.
Yeah, you could do that too. Whoop. Let's get that last one off there. Come on. This thing is slow as Christmas.
He was struggling with me too earlier.
Okay. All right. Now let's see. I'll tell you what. You want to get rid of this?
Sure.
All right. We'll do.
Well, good morning. Ricky Matthews here with a severe weather update. We do have some severe storms pushing into portions of central Pennsylvania. We want to put a storm track on this for you and show you where it's going to go over the next hour or so. You'll see generally it's storms moving off to the east right around 60 miles per hour, and some cities in its path, 557 up towards Chambersburg. As we go into the 6 o'clock hour, Hagerstown and Hampton, you'll start to see these storms right around 6:30 as well for Harrisburg. So generally this line pushing off to the east, and with that you'll see some very gusty winds over the next hour or so. Could have some winds gusting in upwards of 50 to 60 miles per hour as this line pushes in. So you want to make sure you're in a nice sturdy building away from any windows and watch for some falling trees as you head out to work this morning. Well, more weather updates as we approach the next portion of the hour. Yeah, that kind of worked. Back one. Let's save a different element. Well, good morning. We want to give you a little bit of information on some severe thunderstorms pushing across central Pennsylvania. Let's zoom on into the Williamsport area. You can see this big line of storms pressing out. The Bald Eagle area is going to be pressing towards East Buffalo as we go across the next hour. And the Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for this whole line that stretches down towards Fannett and over towards portions of Licking Creek as well. So it goes into the eastern portions of the warning box. We will have a chance for some gusty winds upwards of 50 to 60 miles per hour as this line approaches the region. Let's put a storm track on. You can see where it's going to be going. It's going to be affecting areas of Hagerstown and Chambersburg. Chambersburg, right around 6 o'clock this morning, you'll see these heavy showers and storms move into the region. And then as we go into the later portions of the 6 o'clock hour, that didn't work. Don't move. You can't cover up times. It doesn't work very well, I learned. I switched sides, and I was like, oh yeah, now I'm covering up the side. That doesn't work. Well, good Friday morning. I want to give you a little bit of information on a severe thunderstorm warning out for portions of central Pennsylvania at this hour. Let's zoom on into this line as it pushes into portions of Williamsport and East Buffalo. With this line, we will have the chance for some very gusty winds upwards of 50 to 60 miles per hour as the line moves in. You can see it stretches all the way down towards portions of Fannett, down towards Chambersburg, and over the next hour or so, it's going to be pushing off to the east, cities towards Chambersburg and Hagerstown, down towards Leesburg. You'll be in the threat for some gusty winds. Chambersburg right around 6 o'clock in the morning, Hagerstown about 8 minutes after that. Hamden, right around 6:30 is when you'll start to see the gusty winds, and 6:35 for Harrisburg as this line starts to push east. Remember, some gusty winds associated with this line of storm, so you probably want to be inside a nice sturdy building and watch for those fallen trees as you head to work this morning. More weather updates as conditions warrant. Yeah, not bad.
Kinda good, yeah.
I just like having something different to throw in the
it's
first
good.
5 minutes of first 20 seconds of a reel. Oh, look, a severe thunderstorm warning.
Yeah, no, it's definitely good to have some variety.
Make sure you clean up your 3 minutes.
Yeah, I need to adjust it.
I didn't override anything, I believe. It just, yeah, that's still there. We've created a new element, so. All right,
All right.
I'll let you have it back.
Those are the ones you, oh, sorry.
Yeah, so the ones I just cleared out were the ones, let me stop this tape too, otherwise it will run for.
Oh, yeah, stop, you can do it. I'll do it, I'm just gonna turn the volume all the way down. So.
Grab that mic.
Yep. Miles Broward, partly cloudy skies across the region. Do-do-do. That wasn't going well.
Yeah, been a lot of it.
Yep. Here's your mic.
Did you get any good ones in there?
I think the third one was really good.
Okay.
I think it flowed pretty well.
While you're doing that, I'll kill the tape in there.
Okay. It's interesting how you have good and then bad mixed in.